I started exploring K-beauty skincare a little over a year ago and fell deeply in love with their toners. No, using a toner is not a necessary skincare step, but I enjoy it for extra hydration. And if you love toners and K-beauty, it doesn't take long until you stumble upon the 7 skin method, allegedly the secret to glowing and bouncy skin. And who doesn't want that? But is the 7 skin method really as good as they say, or is it just clever marketing to make you use up your products quicker and fuel consumerism? Let's find out. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. Anne, a physician passionate about skincare and well-aging. What does science say about the 7 skin method? Now, I have started a while back to reference some studies in the description box regarding the topics I talk about, but just in case you're interested, don't bother scrolling down there. A PubMed search yields exactly 0 results for that topic. Patting your face repeatedly using a toner, quite surprisingly, does not warrant research money. We will need to stick to anecdotal evidence, as in how I feel, and some theoretical concepts here. What is the 7 skin method? 7 skin means 7 layers of toner. Apparently, skin is another word for toner in Korea because they are used to prep the skin for makeup, but not applied with a cotton round, no, lightly tapped in with your fingers. If it is actually, as legend has it, a long-kept secret of Korean women or the invention of a clever marketing team, I cannot tell, as my knowledge of actual Korean skincare traditions is non-existent. I get my information on that topic from YouTube videos here, and we all know how reliable of a source that is. She said, filming a YouTube video. Wherever it comes from, though, it works especially well with the lightweight hydrating toners K-beauty is known for, so it makes sense they are used that way. How do you do the 7 skin method? The trick is to only use a little product, pour it into the palm of your hand, and then put that in a light layer on your face. No cotton round, first in the U-zone, which is around the cheek area, and then the T-zone, forehead, nose and chin. I take anything that is left on my neck and the back of my hands. After the first layer, you wait a short while, the skin should still be damp, and then go back in with layer number 2, number 3, number 4, all the way up to number 7 if you like. Despite being called the 7 skin method, it isn't mandatory to do exactly 7 layers. Depending on how your skin feels, 5 may be fine, or 2, or whatever feels right. I guess 7 skin method just has a bit of ring to it than anything from 3 to 8 skin method. You can use the same toner repeatedly or pair different ones. That is completely up to you. As toners aren't usually that different in the formulation though, I think pairing more than 2 different ones is overcomplicating things unnecessarily. The key is to only use hydrating toners though, not exfoliating ones, as the concept is glowing skin through optimal hydration, not overexfoliation. Is there a reason for it to work? Now, if we don't have data on a method, we should at least take a look at the way it might work to see if it could actually potentially deliver the claimed benefits. In case of the 7 skin method, we do have the product used, a lightweight liquid full of humectants. Layering this on the skin repeatedly can, in theory, increase hydration more than using a generous amount at once. If you use a lot at once, it could take longer to be absorbed, with more being wiped off or evaporating. If you use light layers repeatedly, you give your skin the chance to absorb it at a slower pace. That is a theoretical concept and probably depends on several factors, like how well your skin is hydrated in the first place. So let's look further at the way of application, the patting. It might yield results too, as gently slapping yourself will increase circulation, which in turn makes the skin look better. If that has a positive effect on the skin beyond making it look plumper is again unclear. In theory, you could argue that it means better oxygenation and better nutrient deposit. So, will you see short-term effects? Most likely yes, and I definitely do. My skin looks much bouncier with less dehydration lines and more glow. Are there long-term benefits to using the 7 skin method? As for long-term benefits though, I am not so sure. Yes, well-hydrated skin has a better chance of maintaining the skin barrier function and it will feel better. But if that is enough to translate into better looking skin over the years due to reduced inflammation, for example, seems a far stretch if you ask me. I have seen the claims that it will reduce oiliness and that will help with acne, but again, I wouldn't get my hopes too high here. Your oil secretion is influenced by your genetics and your hormones, and with the exception of very dehydrated skin, applying hydrating toner repeatedly will most likely not have much effect there. Which skin types is the 7-skin method best for? While all skin types can use the 7-skin method, I think people with oily yet dehydrated skin will benefit the most. Why? Because you need to get your skin's hydration up, but at the same time don't want to use heavy products, and when using the 7-skin method you can usually get away with not using a heavy moisturizer afterwards. I can see it work very well in hot and humid countries like Korea too. You get the hydration and can skip the moisturizer to go right in with your sunscreen. The less heavy layers you have on your face, the better your skin can tolerate heat and humidity. Easily irritated skin should not combine many different toners when doing it though. Mixing different products always increases the risk of irritation. And if you have rosacea, you should make sure to pat very gently so you don't aggravate your skin. Do you need the 7-skin method for glowing skin? As you've probably already picked up, I don't think the 7-skin method is a must for everyone, and I definitely don't take the time to do it morning and night. I also don't believe it has long-term benefits you are missing out on if you skip it. Antioxidant, retinoid and sunscreen have a much more potent effect. It is, however, really nice to do when you are not pressed for time and great before a special occasion, or if your skin is looking a little dull, as it does give a beautiful glow. For me personally, it is a great trick to calm and hydrate my skin when it is off balance due to weather changes and my tretinoin. Lots of hydration without heavy layers. My favorite toners for the 7-skin method, starting with my latest acquisition, the 107 microdrizzle Hydro Toner. It is best suited for those with irritated skin as it contains soothing beta-glucan, allantoin and betaine, but is probably not something I would reach for in the summer, as repeated layers can leave kind of a protective layer on the skin that I like in winter but not when it's hot. For the summer I would either reach for the Vergreen Nature Mucin toner or the Purito Centella Unscented toner, as both are equally hydrating but even after several layers absolutely lightweight. Another great option is to use a face mist. As a bonus, they make the whole process a little quicker, with the Kapitel grape water being my long-standing favorite for its fine mist and lightweight hydration. Another non-K-beauty option is the Geek & Gorgeous Liquid Hydrating Toner that has 5% panthenol for an extra soothing effect that is often very welcome, as my fellow tretinoin users will know. Bottom line, just like toners, the 7-skin method is absolutely not a necessity, but a lot of fun and very rewarding in terms of glowing skin. If there is anything you would like to add, please do so in the comments below. I will link to more videos you might find interesting on the screen, and links to my Instagram blog and Patreon account in the description box. See you soon. Bye!